Why children?
Actually, it happened quite by accident.
Really?
I was born into a middle-class family. It's made in Nigeria, so I don't want it. Oh, don't you have anything imported? No, I don't. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with made in Nigeria? Competition will make things, people have to improve their products. If we don't give ourselves a chance to begin to produce, how are we going to create the jobs that we need? We must produce in Nigeria. I'm very keen on working on the industrialization of Nigeria. I need to put certain policies in place to support people who choose to manufacture locally. You have to sit down and map out what kind of life do you want for yourself. Your spirituality, your health, your wealth, your personal growth and development, your lifestyle, where you want to live, how you want to live, your career, your relationships, your family. How you think is going to determine the trajectory of your life. Where you are can determine the trajectory of your life. You have to live life intentionally, not by default. What steps are you going to commit? What habits are you going to commit to bringing those things into your life? There's never been more money in the world than there is today. Do you see money or do you see lack? Do you see abundance or do you see lack? What do you see? Push through Abacha, push through Babangida, push through inconsistencies in government policy, going up to Abuja to fight, teach them that fabric is a raw material for the garment industry. So you can't ban it because the people who are manufacturing fabric for Abba. The quality of life that we had when we first got married is not the quality of life that we have now 17 years later.
And everyone, my name is Precious Ochaigha, and this is Ask the Guru, a special edition. We are live at the Billionaires Conclave, March 2025 Summit, Team Disruption, and we are with one of the guest speaker, and she's no other than a renowned billionaire, a leading woman in the fashion industry, no other person than Mrs. Adenike Ogunlesi. Luma, how you doing today?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Ma, how you doing?
I'm good.
I mean, you just finished your session. I listened to bits and bits of it, and I mean, I was really inspired. So I tried to look you up before this interview, and I see that you have over 35 years experience in the industry. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So, what part of the 35 years do you want me to tell you in 2 seconds?
Any part you can tell.
So I'm the founder of Rough Tumble, which is Nigeria's premium and premier children's clothing brand.
Yeah.
We have 13 or 15 outlets across Nigeria.
Wow.
We have e-commerce, so we serve people both in Nigeria and outside of Nigeria through that platform. I believe our story is one of resilience.
Yeah,
it's really about also showcasing the possibilities that exist in Nigeria and the potential that Nigeria has in the fashion and garment industry.
Yeah.
So we have a factory where we manufacture locally, and we manufacture uniforms. We manufacture we do white labeling. We do all kinds of garments, workwear, school uniforms, anything like that in the house.
So, why listening to your session today, I heard you say you were so moved to bring made in Nigeria, to prove to people that made in Nigeria can go beyond borders. So I just want to know, how did that come about? I mean, that push.
I think it was the rejection of when I first started. Oh, it's made in Nigeria, so I don't want it. Oh, don't you have anything imported? No, I don't. It's made in Nigeria, so I don't want it. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with made in Nigeria? You know, if we don't give ourselves a chance to begin to produce and drive excellence and excellent standards through our production processes, how are we going to create the jobs that we need?
Yeah.
We need industry to create jobs in Nigeria. We need to create jobs for the youth. So we must produce in Nigeria. So I'm very much interested in the industrialization of Nigeria. I'm very keen on working on the industrialization of Nigeria. I believe it is possible. I just believe that we need to put certain policies in place to support people who choose to manufacture locally. And that as Nigerians, we can transfer that excellence, culture of excellence in the way we dress into all the other areas. And you're seeing that the people who are making furniture, their standards have gone up.
Yeah.
People who are building, their standards
seems to go up.
Everybody's standards is going up.
Yes.
And it will go up because people believe that, competition will make things, people have to improve their products, Otherwise, somebody builds a better house, they can sell it, you can't sell yours because it's crap.
True. So the competition is good for,
So the competition is good.
and the bigger picture is good for Nigeria.
And the bigger picture is excellent for Nigeria.
Wow. So another thing is why children? I mean, children clothing.
It happened quite by accident.
Really?
Because I used to make women's clothing.
Oh.
Yeah. That's where I actually learned how to make clothes. But I had these 3 beautiful children and didn't have, couldn't afford to buy them expensive clothes. So I started making them clothes.
Oh.
And that's how the brand was born. Literally.
Did I hear couldn't afford to? Because I mean, people would look at you and think she probably was born with a silver spoon.
I'm talking about 40 years ago.
Wow.
I was born into a middle class family. I'm talking 40 something years ago. Yeah.
So that means this notion of people saying, probably you had it easy. You said something about your brand representing resilience.
Yes.
So, it means that you've had to like push through odds, through a lot of tumbles.
Push through Abacha, push through Babangida, push through all the different presidents that have ever existed in Nigeria. Push through inconsistencies in government policy, going up to Abuja to fight, to teach them that, fabric is a raw material for the garment industry. So you can't ban it because the people who are manufacturing fabric for wrapper.
Abi? So wrapper, not for. So, so people, like I said, so you're saying now that it's a wrong notion to think that you had it easy. You didn't come here easy.
Easy is relative.
If you can give us maybe 1 or 2 of the struggles you had to go through.
It's relative. Yeah, it's relative. The quality of life that we had when we first got married is not the quality of life that we have now 40 something years later. But again, I always say it's life by design. So you have to sit down and map out what kind of life do you want for yourself. So that when you do get to my age, you can actually see that you've gotten to the place that you want to be. So it's not life by default. It's life by design. So sit down and along those 7 or 8 pillars that I shared, the 8 pillars that I shared, and decide what it is you want to see in your life in those places. Your spirituality, your health, your wealth, your personal growth and development, your lifestyle, where you want to live, how you want to live, your career, your relationships, your family.
Intentionality.
Yes, you have to live life intentionally, not by default. That's why I say it's life by design.
So, just one last question too. You kept saying you came from Ijebu-Ode, from a small town in Ijebu-Ode, and now you've gone global. Is there something you have to say to people that are coming from small towns that feel like their environment is actually not in favor of what they have in their mind?
So honestly, for me, what is really important is not where you are. It's how you think and what you choose to do with yourself that matters. How you think is going to determine the trajectory of your life. Where you are can determine the trajectory of your life. So if it is not uplifting, get out of that environment and move into an environment where people are thinking about creating an incredible future for themselves.
Yeah.
I grew up in Ijebu-Ode. It doesn't mean anything to me because I always looked at magazines, I watched TV, I had a window into the world.
Yeah.
So my mind and my imagination could expand. Yes. And then I could then dream of a life that I wanted. Now you have technology that can show you all different things.
Yes.
No matter where you are. But what steps are you going to commit? What habits are you going to commit?
Yeah.
To
bringing
those things into your life, to living the kind of life that you want to live. That's why I said it's your choice. It really is your choice.
Yeah. And you said something, you said all you need is really within you.
Everything you need, you already have.
Yeah.
There's never been more money in the world than there is today. Do you see money or do you see lack? Do you see abundance or do you see lack? What do you see? Do you see the idea that you want to do, and do you think, how can I do it? As opposed to, I don't have this, so I can't do it.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's the way you think is your destiny.
Wow. Thank you so much, Ma. I could really continue this as a masterclass session. Even being inspired, being a woman that's also, seeing another woman leading in the fashion industry globally. It's really, really an honor to interview you here today. But because of our time constraint, we really have to cut this short. So you already know what to do. Follow us on my CSTV Global on YouTube, on Instagram, and on Facebook. Ama, can we have your Instagram handles or your social media platforms?
I don't. That's the young lady that's really.
Okay, so we are going to display Mrs. Adenike's social media platforms also on the screen, so you can also reach out to her. You know what to do. Keep your notification bell turned on, and see you next time. Thank you very much.